Alright, hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Asian Psycho, aka Sniper 98. I haven't done that intro for an Aether Gazer video for a while. But yeah, here's another very late. I think this is officially now my latest, the latest I've done a whales log or a dolphins log or whatever. So that's nice. Obviously I had a lot of things going on in my life, so here's another 2-week late Aether Gazer log and whatnot, so here we go. Anyways. Let's get right into it. So, modifiers. You'll notice that my Hades has jumped all the way up to number 3. In case you guys are not familiar with Aether Gazer, the game automatically sorts all your characters by their CP, or combat power is what I assume this stands for. Not the other one. But yeah, it categorizes everybody from top to bottom. So basically, who's strongest in terms of combat power, or CP, from top to bottom. You'll remember from my last Dolphins log that my Hades was like all the way down here somewhere, but now all of a sudden she's jumped all the way up to number 3, and as you can see, I haven't rolled any more copies of her. She's still at double S rank, and that is because we now have our new warp system, warp and the upgraded sigil system. So yeah, I went all in. Well, not exactly all in. I did this for 3 characters, as in getting upgrading sigils and warping. So obviously I did it for Hades first, and then the other 2 are Alzar, or S rank Osiris, and oh, I must have passed her. Hades, S rank Hera. So yeah, my at this point, I think it's safe to say those 3 are my 3 favorite characters in the game. But yeah, actually no, not 3, 4 actually. That includes that would include S rank Tsukuyomi for obvious reasons. I wonder what I could be talking about. But anyways, yeah, thanks to the upgraded sigils and the new warp system, I've been able to drag my Hades' combat power level all the way up to 2300, which makes her number 3 as far as the game's concerned. But this, like, Hades was already my most powerful character on my roster. Now this just like completely blows the roof off of the my quote unquote, you know, personal account tier list, if that makes any sense. And yeah, nobody can touch my Hades in terms of just raw damage output. Maybe Tsukuyomi can, but I highly doubt that, unless she has like Hera and like another character just like totally dedicated to supporting her and her alone. But in any case, yeah, just Hades is by far my strongest character. I know that there are other like super high tier characters that we'll be getting soonish. I know we have Osiris that we were able to play in the latest chapter, I think chapter 10. Is it chapter 10? No, chapter 11, sorry. But yeah, the game lets you play as him at one point during the regular story, not the hard mode. So yeah, I'm pretty, last I checked, when I checked the Aether Gazer tier list, yeah, they listed Osiris as, I think that's his name, as like basically top tier, so I'll keep an eye out for him, obviously. But until then, Hades is by far just my favorite, my favorite character, and my new favorite character, and my strongest by far, no question. So, just to briefly go over this again. I'm running here with standard sigil recommendations, just like the game intended. But anyways, yeah, triple shadow with triple whatever this is called, Acherons, Obol set. So, but yeah, got everything at level 50. One of my stream viewers taught me how to properly enchant. Apparently the procedure goes like, oh, you first use only purple sigils, or purple enchant, whatever these are called. Yeah, sigils. And then try to see if you can get like an offensively oriented first effect, like attack up, some kind of crit damage up, crit effect, crit rate, or crit damage. or like an elemental, something like that. And then once you get one, you lock it in, and then you spend gold sigils to get a second effect that you really like another offensive set. I wasted all my gold sigils trying to do that just for Hades. Yeah, that procedure is really expensive, so I hope it's worth it. I really do. But yeah, as you can see, I've tried my best to do that for my Hades. So yeah, shadow damage for her first sigil, shadow damage, non-DOT to normal enemies, so she can crowd control a little better. Her second enchant is extra skill damage and extra elemental damage. Her second sigil is attack, again, more crowd control damage, and with rating gain rate, I hope that's useful. And ultimate skill damage, and this one is normal attack along with alt charge speed. Hopefully that makes a difference. Again, rating gain rate and ultimate skill damage. For some of these sigils, I spent like a ton of gold sigils trying to get like hard dedicated second effect attack effects, but they just didn't show up. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, this is not worth dumping all these resources into. And so I just decided to go with whatever I felt was the most appropriate. So yeah, I don't know if I was just getting like super unlucky or whatever, but this is what I ended up with. So in case these are not like the most optimal effects I could have gotten, well, fuck it, I'll work on it next time, I guess. Whenever I get the chance next, if I so happen to accumulate a ton of like gold sigils or something. Same thing with this one, normal attack, alt damage, rating gain rate, energy cost. This doesn't even count for Hades, because Hades is divine grace, not even energy. So at one point I'm going to have to change this to something better, I guess. Same thing with this one, energy charge speed. Like, I'm pretty sure that doesn't really matter on Hades, again, because divine grace. Yeah, damage taken from Vizbanes. Yeah, like who the hell cares? And then max HP. I guess that's kind of useful in case she takes a hit. Especially with how I play Hades, which is very high risk, like super ultra cracked DPS. But I just basically dash cancel everything. So yeah, having some HP on her to make her a little bit thicker, so that she can take a few more hits, is quite nice. Again, especially with the way I play her. So yeah, you can tell that my first couple of sigils rolled decently well, and then the rest of them were like, yeah, whatever, I don't give a fuck about this. So, I literally chewed through like, I don't know, 20 tier 3 potions, the sanity potions or AP potions, whatever they're called, swigs. I think they call Aether Gazer calls them. Like, what the fuck are swigs? But yeah. I mean, I guess I did call them potions, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But yeah, like, spent like 20 tier 3 potions, like 60 tier 2s, and God knows how many tier 1s. Yeah, I dumped so much swigs, or so much stamina into grinding gold sigils just to try to min-max my Hades' sigils, and even then they're only like technically half done, because there's gotta be like, what the hell do I need this for example? So ideally I'd like to change that, but I'll leave that until much later. Like, right now my Hades doesn't really need min-maxed enchantments for now. I think this is good enough. And we also got the Forge thingy, which I believe just transfers your stats from one sigil to another, which is very nice. So yeah, that's my Hades. Let me go over what I've warped for her now. So, I've given all of her 6 warp conduits, or her warp nodes, 4 points. So currently she has on her first 2, because each of these warp cores have the first 2 warp cores have the same effects, then the next 2 have the same effects, and the next 2 have the same effects. So you can kind of think them as, like, you know, there's 3 sets of these warp cores with 2 of each, and then they both share the same. Each set has its own unique effect pool, I guess, and then the 2 of them in each warp core set basically share the same warp effects. So as you can see here, both of these have, both my Warp Core 1 and Warp Core 2 have upgraded range damage along with upgraded normal attack. And then these 2 have extra damage whenever any tier 3 Aether code is activated. I'm assuming this activates just off of, oh, you have a character who has a full Aether code path enable like this. So hopefully that's what it means. It's gonna be very awkward if it turns out that's not what it means. And if it doesn't, hopefully I can just change this without having to like spend more to upgrade the warp cores even further or whatever. And then along with this one, I've got restores 20% ult charge when entering battle. Hopefully this works on her, on Hades. I should probably check the next time I use Hades if she actually gets 20% ult charge when entering a fight. Probably should have tested that. But in case it doesn't, again, hopefully I can change it without having to invest even more resources into her, or into these warp cores. Because, as you can see, I don't have a lot of, well, actually, no, it's not these. But yeah, I don't have a lot of the blue, whatever these are called, function factors, I guess. And then lastly, we've got a warp core 5 and 6. Extra damage when in modified mode, and then extra damage of her third skill, because I didn't know what else to give her. So, but yeah, do let me know if there's like an optimal way, like optimal warp sets for Hades or any other character for that matter. But even with this, even if this is suboptimal, like my Hades has been like just grinding through everything like it's nothing. So yeah, or just about everything. So, thank God. Anyways, yeah, so all that improvement combined, wow, I spent like 10 minutes talking about Hades, all the shit that I put into Hades. But yeah, really proud of what I did for Hades. So yeah, definitely my strongest character, and will continue to be so until at least Osiris comes out, and even then we'll see how much investment I decide to put into Osiris. So, anyways. That's Hades. Let's see. My Callie is now fully ready to go. She's level 80, obviously. Level 80, maxed out skills. Just a generic 5-star functor. And running her with the story recommended, or the game recommended late game sigil sets. So triple thunder with that triple energy. No warps, obviously. And then just yellow code. I'm gonna have to look up what path for her is ideal. So yeah, but at least she is usable. She is usable now, and I have been actually running her in a couple of recurring dream runs. She's really fun to play. I really like playing her. In fact, I prefer playing her over Buzembo Tengu and who is it? And S rank Tsukuyomi whenever I put them in the same team together. So yeah, it's a nice breath of fresh air, especially with how fast Callie plays. It's a lot of fun. Nothing new with Shu. Same thing with Hoder. I've already talked about Hermes, I believe. How I'm using her with who is it? I sometimes use her with S rank Hera to farm nodes and whatnot. Alright, now time for S rank Osiris, or Alzar, or however you say your name. So yeah, same thing with her. I decided to not only invest in my Hades, but also invest in my my Alzar, just so that I noticed that in the new Omega rank hazard cleaning zone, you gotta run 2 teams now, just like Genshin, or just like in Genshin's Abyss and Star Rail's MOC. So yeah, I decided to run as my first team Hades, S rank Tsukuyomi, and S rank Hera, and then for my second team I run S rank Osiris with A rank Shu, not S rank, A rank Shu, for the ultimate skill chain. And who is it? My A rank Poseidon up here for heals, because you know healing extends S rank Osiris's ult time, because it's based on her own health. So yeah, decided to hard invest into her. So yeah, I gave her sigil sets, or I upgraded her entire sigil set across the board, all the way to level 50. Oops, I need to click that. And then let's see if I've improved her warps. I have. But as you can see, I spent a lot of my warps on other characters, and so she doesn't have a full warp set yet, or not a fully invested warp. Not saying that Hades was fully Hades' warp chains, or what do you call this, warp tree, warp diagram? I don't know. Hades isn't even completely maxed out either, but I decided for how many resources I had at the time. earlier this week when I was working on all this. I was like, I'll stop at, you know, level 4 warps for each warp core that Hades has, and then put the rest into S rank Osiris's, and so this is what it looks like. So yeah, for S rank Osiris, this was a lot easier to decide on. So yeah, warp core set 1 has melee damage and normal attack. Warp core set 2 has lower HP, more damage, obviously considering how S rank Osiris works, and then more damage when she's under continuous damage or HP removal, which again is perfect for how she works. And then warp core set 3 is extra skill why is this so hard to say? Skill chain damage, because I always use her with A rank Shu, so it made perfect sense. And then base damage of a 3rd skill, because the 3rd skill, while she's ulted, is a really strong one, the one that basically she blows up like a nuke and blows up everybody around her. So yeah, I currently don't have enough. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have enough of the regular function factors. I'm pretty sure you get them from, yeah, Hazard Cleaning Zone. So yeah, gotta wait until Hazard Cleaning Zone refreshes so I can finish at least give S rank Osiris's warp diagram, or what do I even call this? Warp diagram. The diagram sounds lame. But yeah, just to be able to give her a second one, or warp core 6 slot. So there you go. And thanks to that, I believe my my S rank Osiris was around like 1800 CP before I upgraded her sigils and warp cores. But now she's at 2100, so good to see. And this is even when she's only at single S rank, because I only rolled for 1 copy of her. So yeah, she's quite strong now, that's for sure. And then S rank Kara, naturally, worked on her sigils. Unfortunately, I misclicked, and then I accidentally leveled up her 6th sigil set up to 60 when I didn't mean to. And now that I see it, I didn't even freaking level this one up to 50. Well, now I did. Problem solved. But yeah, I don't mind it too much, because obviously S rank Hera is basically the best character in the game, or one of the best at least. And so yeah, eventually, you know, getting everybody's sigils up to level 60 is obviously eventually want to get around to doing that. But yeah, it would have been nice if I didn't do that. And instead, I would prefer making that mistake on somebody like S rank Osiris, or, you know, Hades. But hey, whatever. I'll let that one slide. But yeah. So she's got a full set of level 50 sigils with 1 level 60, and then her warp cores. I have not been able to work on her warp cores because I ran out of blue functors, or functor whatevers. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until we get more of those from Hazard Cleaning Zone. But yes, I will try to upgrade her warp core set. Yada yada yada. S rank Osiris. S rank Tsukuyomi. I do plan on pimping her out too, to use that term. But currently I'm just waiting for I'm waiting for the new Thunder set. I don't know when we're gonna get the new Thunder set, but apparently I have heard that is once we get the new Thunder set, that will be S rank Tsukuyomi's like new best in slot. Triple Thunder, new second Thunder set with triple Caledonian Rage, I think. I'm gonna have to check up on that once we do get the Thunder set then, or the new Thunder set. But for now, I'm refraining from upgrading her sigils to level 50, because I believe if you do that, it locks them in. Maybe if it doesn't lock them in, but you know, I'd rather not go. I'd rather not go in too hard. I don't need to either, because I usually run S rank Tsukuyomi with my Hades. So yeah, S rank Tsukuyomi's got it pretty good at least. So she doesn't need like top of the line gear, not right now. But later I do want to give her. I do want to deck out her gear later. At least when we get her new Thunder set. So. And same thing with the warp cores. I do plan on giving her a full set of warps later, at some point. Going down the list here, I'm pretty sure I've told you guys already that my Jinne is now usable. At least I think she is. I was also told that Scotty apparently got buffed like really hard recently on the Chinese server, so now she's actually one of the best limited S ranks now, which is a massive glow up because I was hearing that she was actually one of the worst, or she is currently one of the worst, which I don't really mind considering I have a lot of fun playing her. So, hey, whatever. So yeah, the fact that, well, if it's true that she is now one of the best limited S ranks on the Chinese server, then hey, all the better for me. I already have her good to go anyway, so all I gotta do is just wait. So yeah, if that's true, then I'll definitely give her the full treatment because I love playing her. Love her playstyle of her switching between, you know, melee and then, you know, riding around on a fucking airborne motorcycle playing card games. Games. Here's Hell. S rank Shu, I got her recently to I've pimped her out recently. Unfortunately, I don't have a unique functor for her. I kind of wish I did. But this is what she's got to work with for now. But she is level 80 maxed out skills because she's only level 35 because she's only a single S rank because I was only able to roll one copy of her. And then yeah, standard triple thunder with triple pacifier set. No warps for now, but yeah, she is now usable whenever I want to use her. Let's see here. Still haven't worked on Zenkibo Tengu, unfortunately. I'll get around to doing that one day. Drowsy, I'm also still technically working. I still gotta grab a generic 5-star functor for her. And I'm looking for one last energy sigil here. Maybe I'll just buy it directly off a shop or something, who knows. But yeah. When I was rolling for, who was it? When I was rolling for Athena. Oh, actually, I must have completely forgotten Athena. Yeah, there she is. Just remembered. So yeah, I rolled for Athena. Unfortunately, I got spooked the first time, so that's never good. I had like what 50,000 of these things, shift stars, going to her patch, and she ate like 22,000 of them, something like that. I'm pretty sure I dropped all the way down to like 24 or 25,000. So yeah, fuck this bitch. I still got her leveled up anyway, leveled up and a max skill. I didn't bother rolling for her unique functor because fuck you. Ain't no way I'm getting you a functor after that. So yeah, still gotta grind for her sigils. So it'll be a while, and since I don't plan on like degen grinding for her sigils, it's gonna be a while before she's like fully usable. So I'm gonna take my sweet ass time with her, that's for sure. The character who's the S rank who spooked me when I was trying to go for Athena was this what's her name? Oku Ninushi? I'll just call her Oku. So as you can see here, I got some extra files for her. Might as well give them to her right now, because why the fuck not? Maybe one day I'll level her up and work on her and make her usable, but that is not this day. And then here's the new A rank girl who came out with Athena. She's pretty cute actually. And then from what I remember from her playstyle, playing her in a trial, she actually seems pretty interesting. Or she seems fun to play. So yeah, her freaking whatever these are, giant oversized fidget spinners. So, but yeah, I may consider leveling her up too, cause she's cute. But until then. Anyways, so let's see, what else can I show you guys? Blah, 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 blah. So I've gone through all the story. As you can see here, I'm on the hard mode, so I've completed both Chapter 10 and Chapter 11. Got all the rewards as well. Side story, completed that from the S rank Osiris event. And then Lost Vestiges, no, these are just the regular supply nodes. The Spirit Capture, I believe this is our new refreshing game mode. So this is where we get our sigil upgrade materials, I believe. So yeah, I'm already on the second difficulty, so that's nice. And then challenges. Let's see here. I still have to grind quite a bit of the new dimensional variable game mode. I'm only at 25, so I think it goes all the way up to 40. So I think every run gets me like 2 levels, I think, on this deviation thingy. So yeah, gonna have to grind this one out a little bit. I don't like the fact that it basically only locks you to these characters. Really wish that we could take our own characters in here. I don't know why they lock us to using only these 5 or up to 7 if you want to unlock all of them. Yeah, really wish we could use our own. We could use our own characters for this. But in any case. But yeah, that's about it. I think so anyway. So yeah, gonna wait until you know, whoever our next new limited S rank character is. Might be Osiris, might be somebody else. But yeah, I'll just wait until then. Just keep grinding out Aether Gazer in the meantime. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next month. Probably, let's be real, another 2 weeks late. Peace.